Edge Radio Report. Hello there, I'm Caitlin and I would like to talk about The Edge. One of the most popular youth radio stations in New Zealand is The Edge. Based in Auckland, it broadcasts nationwide over multiple channels and it has become a trend-setting entertainment brand in its own right. The Edge is well known for playing a mix of contemporary hits across various genres. Owned by MediaWorks New Zealand, its upbeat playlists appeal to energetic young audiences and has become a much-loved radio station since the 90s. The Edge listeners can expect to hear a blend of pop, rock, hip-hop, and dance tracks such as SZA, Beyonce, Fred again, and Taylor Swift. Audiences has been tuning into the Edge radio station, formerly called Buzzard, since it first hit the airways in August 1994 from Hamilton. As it grew in popularity, it moved to Auckland and quickly became the nation's top pop music station. It remained popular with young people for decades, and it held off competitors like News Talk ZB with ease. Since its inception, The Edge, like all commercial radio stations, has had to work hard for its market share of listeners. The Research International Audience Surveys suggest that The Edge has approximately 581,200 listeners across its channels, with a solid 10% of the New Zealand radio market overall. The survey also suggests that The Edge's slice of market is of teenagers aged 15 to 19, and more specifically female tweens aged 10 to 14 in the Waikato, Rotorua and Nelson areas. On the other hand, another competitor station, ZM, is more successful with slightly older listeners between 20 and 34. Overall, The Edge is the fourth top radio station for the age 18 to 39 age demographic on average, the most recent statistic being S3/23 8.2. There are 3 surveys each year and 13 markets surveyed. This is from the NZ Commercial Radio Listenership Statistics of a scale of cumulative audience, 10 plus Q. It is also the 7th top radio station for people under 18. Nevertheless, even with declining listenership for all radio stations globally, due to the popularity of music streaming and social media, The Edge remains a much-loved radio station for many young New Zealanders over the years. Perhaps its most competitive program is its breakfast station, which is ranked number 2 nationwide. While its 325,600 listeners tune into News Talk ZB, The Edge has a healthy share of the morning listening market with 240,000 listeners. The Edge breakfast starts at 6 a.m. every weekday with Meg Mansell, Clint Rantle and Dan Webby, who present a mix of music, humour and interactive segments which can be watched later online. The format is lively and engaging, with hosts performing viral trends, creating new pranks, asking ridiculous questions or generally roasting each other on air. The flagship program uploads lots of content through digital platforms and keeps listeners engaged on many levels. Its major advertiser is Z Energy, which uses the Edge breakfast to encourage listeners to pre-order coffee via the Z app. Continuing with the breakfast momentum, each of the Edge shows share content online and maintains active profiles on social media platforms so that they can interact with listeners. This online presence engages the radio experience beyond typical music playing and allows listeners to connect with their favorite hosts and contribute to their programming and challenges in unique ways. The Edge continues to make sure they have a slew of charismatic hosts throughout the day and night to keep listeners hooked. Audiences can look out for the Edge Workday, running from 10 to 3. This segment keeps you company during work hours with a selection of hit songs and fun banter. The Edge Afternoon with Sharon and Steph from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. John O'Brien and Sharon take over the airways with more music, celebrity interviews and entertaining games. The Edge Night with Cal, late night party vibes. The segment features non-stop mixes and remixes to keep up the energy during weekend nights. This is from 7 p.m. to 12 p.m. So the promotions Edge has had over the years include Quit Your Day Job, Desperate Housewives vs. Crazy Frog, and Summer Jam and KFC Edge Fest. The Edge has maintained active listenership for many years. They endeavour to remain relevant and competitive. It has built its own community with dynamic hosts who engage with young New Zealand audiences about all things trending in music and popular culture. It still captivates younger audiences as a listening voice in the radio and entertainment industry. The Edge will always continue to adapt to youth culture and changing circumstances and trends, and as a result will continue to bring joy to listeners across the country.